All right, I'm the flat rate master, and the most important tool you own is not your toolbox. It's a thing between your ears. This video kind of stems from a conversation I had with another tech. Paul, who works here, we're talking about, bringing up young techs, and we're talking about, processes and teaching them the proper steps. So we all need to keep improving. If you're not learning something new, you're going backwards. And that's a really important thing when you're a technician, a shop owner, or just a human being in general, is you need to be learning new ways of doing things, new skills. You need to be improving yourself. That can be going to training, whether you're a technician or a shop owner, getting into some groups to learning a better way to do what you do. This isn't about flat rate or anything like that. This is about being a better technician or shop owner. Understanding as a shop owner what your technicians need from you so they can be more efficient. What you can do as a manager to make their jobs easier, their lives better, whether it be better pay, better hours, more efficiencies up front. I point up there because that's where our up front is. Those kind of things can, just small changes can pay huge dividends. Just like a technician learning a faster way to do a certain repair. Little bit of efficiency here and there adds up considerably. As the year comes to an end, look back. What things do you really need to improve on? And if you say nothing, you're full of it, or you're not looking at the reality. Because the reality is, there's always something we need to improve. It may be small changes. It may be big changes. The stupid, New Year's resolution BS. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about taking a real look at the skills you need to improve on. Be it, getting up 10 minutes early so you're not 10 minutes late. Staying more organized as you work as a technician. Staying more organized as you work as a service writer. A lot of people have, workflow. What workflow inadequacies do you have? What are you doing that is hampering your ability to make money or even just work more efficiently? Let's say your diagnostic skills are, where you think you want them, but your confidence isn't, so you keep second guessing yourself. Well, that's costing you efficiency. Sometimes you got to push yourself to make sure that, yes, you're right on the diagnostic, but you have the confidence in your testing to say, this is what's wrong. A lot of young technicians, a lot of older technicians second guess themselves. Me and Paul were talking about diagnosing Toyota and other EVAP systems. And a lot of technicians, second guess themselves. The systems aren't that hard, but it's not, you have to have confidence in your directions and understanding the system, something to improve on if you don't. It's just an example, but me and Paul take different approaches on those systems, but guess what? We both get to a fixed car very quickly. That's fine. Taking different approaches on different systems is fine as long as you get to the right conclusion. Doesn't really matter how you get there. It only matters how fast you got there and whether or not you are right. We need to take a look at ourselves and figure out the stuff that we're not doing as well as we could be. And that's always, a good thing to look at yourself and realize that, I need to get better at this. Yes, there's limitations to everything. I talk about it a lot when it comes to noise complaints. I have hearing damage, so unless I get hearing aids, which my hearing's not bad enough to spend $4,000 on hearing aids just to be able to hear a, noise a little better. My hearing's not that bad. I'm just saying. That's not something I can really improve on. 99% of the time I'm right on a noise complaint. It's just I have to listen really hard. I'm going to be honest. I get a little pissy around here sometimes. Not at my guys, but something I'm trying to do is not get irritated at things that certain service writers do that, well, piss me off. Not going to mention those, but we'll move on. You should always be trying to improve yourself. Whether it's in your relationship at home, whether it's your relationship with your kids, relationships with your family, how you do your job, you should always be looking to improving what you got going on. So I know this was preachy, but the end of the year is coming, and look back and figure out what you can do a little bit better. As always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.